Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on. I am Esty. I'm your host for tonight, or today. I guess it's the afternoon still where I am. I know you're coming in from all over the world, so good morning to our Australia guests. And you're going to hear from some incredible women tonight who are sharing their stories of what they're up to and what they've been doing. So I know you hopped on to find out what is this Babes in Business that you've been hearing about. So basically, it's a business mentoring hub. It's all online, and we have women from across the globe, some of whom you're going to hear from today. And basically, we support each other, we raise one another up, we share our experiences, tips, resources, what works, what doesn't work, and we celebrate each other's triumphs. We pick each other up when we're feeling low, we laugh, celebrate, and it's a beautiful community to be part of. What you're witnessing is a phenomenon. We have discovered the secret to success and happiness and having a balance with our lives and careers. We are empowering each other and we're not competing with each other. We can have it all. Women can have a life of abundance, health, wealth, and love. And it doesn't mean that you need to have more than the person next to you or compete with the person next to you. So we have found a beautiful business structure that works. We fuel ourselves and push ourselves forward, but we also push each other forward and work together to create this beautiful abundance. So we have invited you along today to hear about how one woman's success doesn't mean another woman's failure and how we've created this world of abundance and love. So we want to share that with you. So as I mentioned, Babes in Business is a mentoring hub, and you're given a mentor, usually two. We have a amazing training manual and a proven system. It's a ton of fun. It's so much personal development and spiritual growth, and you get to do that with a tribe of beautiful boss babes who are all supporting each other. So I would love to start introducing you to some of our babes in business so you can hear their stories and hear about their experiences. So we're going to pass it over to Sarah so she can tell us a little bit about why she joined Babes in Business.
Hello. So my name is Sarah DeYoung. I'm from Michigan, and I'm a 21-year-old college student. So I've always had a passion for healthy living and like a mindful lifestyle, and I've always loved to cook. So I started up my Instagram account, Clean Sarah, just because I wanted to share that all with the world. But I knew that I needed something more. I knew I wanted to help people and share, everything I knew with them. And I just wasn't accomplishing all I knew and felt that I could achieve. So then I heard about Babes in Business, got to know a little more about it, and I instantly said yes. And once I said yes, and I had so many more people I connected with. I got to meet and talk to so many people, which I'm still obviously doing. And I've gotten to spread my message and my passion of health and wellness with my clients or those who are just curious to hear what we're all about. And the Health Style Emporium has given me so many more tools that I can share with not only everybody, but also myself. I have grown so much as well, just with Babes in Business. And so the short time I've been a part of Babes in Business, feel like my life has been so much more fulfilled. I finally got the tools I feel like I've always needed to reach my goals, not only for myself, but help others reach their goals as well. It's so awesome just to be surrounded by a huge group of like-minded women, and I feel like it's only the beginning for what's to come for myself and for everybody else who's thinking about maybe saying yes. And so now I'm going to pass it on to, I believe, Ashley.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. And thank you so much for sharing. I love hearing other people's stories and their why and what they're excited for with Babes in Business. So, I know how daunting it can be. We're not trained public speakers. We just generally want to share what we're up to and show you that anyone can do this. And if this does resonate with you, we would love to hold your hand and teach you how. So when I was first offered this opportunity to be a part of the business, I honestly doubted my ability. But the mentoring program within Babes in Business really supported and led me to be my own boss, which is, at the end of the day, totally epic. So Babes in Business, like we said, is a mentoring program. We get to create something huge for ourselves. We get to work from home. We get to be our own boss. And we get to earn an awesome income and honestly work where we like, with who we like, at any time of the day. We get to choose our hours. We get to choose who we work with. It's seriously awesome. So you're provided with a business mentor to hold your hand. You get weekly training calls, a personalized goal setting plan, 24/7 support from all the other empowering women in the business, which to me is one of the most supporting and uplifting things about the business is the support from all the other girls in the business. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what traditional business looks like in comparison to our business model, because they're very different to one another, and I love our one way better than our traditional business structure. So when you think about a typical business structure, it's always going to be a triangle if you think about the business structure itself. So for example, you will have your CEO at the top, and everyone starts down the bottom and works their way up. So you might have your CEO, you might have regional manager, area manager, store manager, and then your front-facing staff. No matter what profession you're in, whether you're a nurse, a checkout chick, you've got some type of trade, maybe you're a hairdresser, lawyer, whatever your profession or your role, we all start down at the bottom. So for me, I'm a primary school teacher, and I honestly thought going through uni that it was just me, the other teachers, and the principal, and I thought it stopped there. So I obviously was completely wrong, and I soon realised that there actually are a lot of different levels in the teaching world. So for me, I graduated uni, I became a teacher with all the other teachers, and then above me is what we call our deputy principal, and then above that is the principal. That's where I thought it stopped. It clearly doesn't. It keeps on going. We have what we call our ARD, which is your assistant regional director, and then above that, instead of CEO, we have what we call our regional director. And to be honest, guys, it actually continues to go up. I'm not going to keep talking about the levels in the teaching world. No one cares. But my point being is that there are different levels in no matter what career or profession you're in. So, you know what? Majority of us are trading time for money. We're being told when we can and can't go on holidays. We're being told when we can go to the toilet, when we can eat. I can only go to the toilet at 11:15 and 1:30, literally, they're my 2 breaks of the day. We're being told what we're worth per hour. We're working on someone else's dreams instead of our own. And these guys at the top are making all these mass amounts of money, having a good old great time. And there's less room at the top, but more room at the bottom. And you know what? There can only be one CEO or one, regional director in my case. So if I was to go for a promotion, going through uni, I always wanted to become a principal. I was like, yeah, I'm going to the top. I'm going to become a principal. I'm going to have my own school, have my own teachers and run the school. But then I soon realized I was going to be competing against my other teaching friends that I had made friendships with. We'd be stepping on each other's toes. We'd be sabotaging friendships, and it's all this big competition to get up the ladder. And you know what? We're all qualified. We all deserve that position. But the likelihood of me becoming regional director or CEO, depending on what you do, with a 6+ figure income is pretty much next to none. And I think for me, what I realized was even if I did want to climb the ladder, there'd be more stress, there was more work, more responsibility, less time with loved ones, which we want more time with loved ones. And yes, the income may increase slightly per hour, but to be honest, the lifestyle is not really what it's cracked up to be. So I'm going to talk about what our business structure looks like because I absolutely love it. Let's see if a grade 4 teacher can draw a rectangle of 2D shapes. Here we go. That'll do. So ours is more of a rectangle. So what I love about this business is you don't have to be an expert or know anything to get started. Everyone starts at the bottom, but as your own boss. How epic is that? No matter who you are, your age, your background, where you live, your gender, education level, anyone and everyone can do this. And the best part is that everyone has the exact same opportunity to reach our pinnacle position of NMD. which I love. There's no competition. Everyone's got their equal opportunities. So people at the top are actually invested in our success and getting us to the top with them. So the support is incredible, guys. Like, there's always someone holding your hand, making sure you're reaching your goals, which is one of the major things I love about Babes in Business. And to be honest, the thing about this business is you must be a genuine, kind-hearted person. And you must be passionate about helping others, because our paychecks are a direct reflection of how many people we've actually helped. So the more people you help, the higher income, which I think is so rewarding. So the Babes in Business team, we're motivated, we're empowering, and we're determined, gorgeous women from all around the globe, and we share the same mission. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to flick it over to Esty to talk about the fun stuff and how we get paid.
Yay! It's definitely the fun part. I'm trying to make myself big. There we are. How we get paid. Everybody wants to know how they get paid. So this is you opening your own business. You are buying a franchise, and instead of costing you thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars like most businesses, it's a whopping $50 in the USA. I believe it's $165 in Australia, and it's something comparable to that, I think £50 in the UK. And in a normal business, if you were to buy a juice bar, or, I mean, everyone knows McDonald's, but none of us would be buying McDonald's because gross, right? We're all into health and wellness. But if you bought something like a juice cafe, a juice bar, you would be getting your own branch and literally forking out hundreds and thousands of dollars, with the possibility that maybe you're successful, maybe you break even, and like maybe make a profit. Nothing is promised to you. So our business program, you only have to invest $50, and then you get all of the skills that you need to get started. Literally, you can do this business in 15 to 30 minutes a day. It wraps around your current life. You do it in what we call stolen moments. So you can squeeze it into your lunch break, before work, after work, on the bus, in the checkout line. That's the best part, because we're all busy, right? We have a ton of working professionals. We have a ton of like mamas. We have uni students, college students. We have all sorts of people who have full-time lives beyond this business. And this is their side hustle. And your income literally matches your effort. So whatever time you put in, you can earn back. We dictate our pay. It's a direct reflection of how many people you get to help. So there's 6 different ways that we get paid. I'm only going to talk about 3. So I don't have a fancy whiteboard like Ashley. I'm going to try to draw in pink, and if you can see it, great. Otherwise, just listen. It's not so confusing. So we have 3 ways we get paid. The first way we get paid is retail profit. So when you are a wellness coach in the Health Style Emporium, everything that you get is at wholesale price. The client is then going to pay you retail price, and you're going to earn the profit from that, the difference. The second way is bonuses. So as you help more people, you get to hit different milestones in your business, and you get to snatch up bonuses. These are unlimited and uncapped. And it's also a mentoring business. So if your mentor teaches you well and you promote and get a bonus, your mentor also gets that bonus. So it's all about lifting each other up and helping each other be successful. Our bonuses start at $100, and they go all the way up to $10,000, which is crazy, right? The only cost associated with this business is opening your own virtual office, which allows you to do your business from literally anywhere that you have a Wi-Fi connection. And then you're able to snatch up your first bonus of $100 within the first 30 days. So you can be cash flow positive within a month of opening your business. I don't know if you understand how crazy that is, but that does not happen in the business world. And then the third way is commission. So for each client that joins the Emporium, and as you promote up through different milestones of your business, you can start to earn higher and higher commission. And as Ashley mentioned, our pinnacle position is NMD. And we have people in our team reaching NMD in 16 to 18 months. I think we've even had a couple girls do it in like a year. So the average income for NMD annually is between $80,000 to $120,000 residual income. So we have girls who are starting this business and are quitting their full-time corporate jobs in under 2 years, which is crazy. They are matching or exceeding their income that they were making at their other jobs. So it's really, really, really amazing that you're able to do what you can do here financially. And now I'm going to flick it back to Ashley, who's such a boss babe and is going to keep telling you a little bit more about our product and Health Style Emporium.
Thanks, Esty. So, guys, you're probably wondering what's this business, how can I be a part of it, what does it entail? So I always like to start with like an Uber analogy. So hands up who here uses Uber. Yeah, we basically all use Uber. It's like everyone has it. So Uber has a product, so you can purchase a ride to get you from A to B, but it also has a business opportunity. So you can be the Uber driver earning, extra money. So this is exactly the same as what we do, only we just do it with health and wellness. So you've all heard about Basic Business and a business opportunity that you can be a part of. Now I want to share with you our product. So what we've done is we've created an online holistic program called the Health Style Emporium. And it's a holistic health and nutrition program for women wanting to better their skin, maybe lose weight, maybe tone up, maybe increase energy, look better, feel better, just maybe work on their self-love, maybe their anxiety, stress, personal development. Maybe they just want to set some goals and just work on themselves and just be a better version of themselves. So it's like an online health and wellness retreat. And we're not about quick fixes or fads or beauty challenges or jumping on the scales to weigh yourself. We're all about working from the inside out and educating and empowering our clients to make small, sustainable, healthy lifestyle choices that they can actually maintain. Because I know for me, I've tried so many different programs out there and they're just not sustainable. So we have partnered up with a team of women who are experts in the area of health and wellness from across the globe. So we've got nutritionists, we've got PTs, we've got yoga instructors, we've got life coaches, we've got Reiki healers, we've got exercise scientists, nurses, skin specialists, chiropractors, the list literally goes on. And they've created this program advocating and sharing the message of holistic health and that anyone can have access to from anywhere in the world online at any time. So I like to explain it as like having private health insurance, but you just don't need to pay those ridiculous amounts of money to actually see these professionals. Our clients actually get full access to them within the Emporium 24/7. So if they have like a question or a concern or they need advice, they can actually ask it in the Emporium and the appropriate health professional will answer it for them. So to be honest, if you look at the statistics these days of health, they're continuously going in the wrong direction, aren't they? So put your hands up if you know someone who suffers maybe from cancer, obesity, some sort of chronic illness. I know I do. And so many people turn to pharmaceuticals and operations to address these concerns. And I think we're just giving them like a big fat Band-Aid, right? So what we're really passionate about is getting rid of that Band-Aid, going back to basics and looking at prevention. Because most of these diseases could have been prevented with small, educated, healthier lifestyle choices, which is why I love the Emporium, because it's all about preventative health, not just giving them a big fat Band-Aid. So I'm not going to go on and on about the Emporium, but if you haven't already, go over, check it out our website or the YouTube video, and check out all the amazing resources we have for our clients. We have things like meal guides, exercise guides, we've got shopping lists, we have food journals, we've got yoga meditation guides, we have monthly challenges. We have a challenge of the month, and we have a webinar run by one of our health and wellness coaches in the Emporium on another aspect of health. So we have an abundance of resources for our clients. So on the website, if you've had a look, you would have seen there are 5 different packages we have available for our clients to choose from to be a part of the Emporium. And they each come with an amazing whole food product that we've partnered up with, which has done wonders for myself and my family. But I'm going to flick it over to Kristen, who's going to share with you a little bit more about it, because it has truly changed my life, like I said, and many others. and some who you'll hear from shortly. And it's basically the backbone to our online program.
Thank you, Ashley. So the whole food product we partnered up with is called Juice Plus. So it's essentially 30 varieties of fruit and vegetables in a vegan capsule. So all the fruits and veggies and berries are harvested at peak ripeness. So unlike the supermarkets where the berries and the fruits look amazing and perfect, they're taken at the very peak of their ripeness and they're turned into a smoothie. So they're dehydrated at super low temperature, so all the enzymes remain intact, and they're airlocked into capsules, so the nutrients are locked in and don't oxidize. So I actually have some of them here, and the capsules look like this. This is the berries one. You can see it's purple, and actually it smells like berries. So they're perfect for pregnant moms, breastfeeding moms, athletes, celiacs, vegans, basically anyone. So we use them not only to bridge the gap from what we are eating, but also for what we should be eating, and to ensure that our clients and the Health Style Emporium are at least flooding their bodies with all of the essential nutrients that our bodies need to function on a daily basis. So at the moment, we have, I think it's over 33 peer-reviewed medical journal studies. It's actually the most researched nutraceutical product of its kind on the planet, which is really amazing. And it's 100% observable by the gut, which is really unique in terms of other products, like, for example, multivitamins, which contain a lot of synthetics, which is basically just really expensive pee because they pee out most of those vitamins since it's not absorbable in your gut. They're also better than organic. So they're tested 4 separate times for over 300 known contaminants of herbicides, pesticides, mold, bacteria, etc. What I love about them most, though, is that we have a children's health study. So this means that any adult on the product can also sponsor a child and get them for free gummies, which we have. So the gummies have the same nutrients, but they're in gummies rather than a capsule. So we use 2 all-natural sweeteners. We use tapioca syrup and organic cane syrup. So it's just these nutrients mixed in a tapioca mixture. And the company uses the children's health studies to research changes in immune system, number of 6 days, concentration of the children, behavioral patterns, and even the taste palette changes in the little kids. So when they begin to flood their bodies with over 30 whole foods a day, they begin to get some really amazing results. Because when you're giving your body what it needs, it does what it's actually supposed to do. So this isn't a magic pill. It's not going to grow back arms and legs. It's honestly just real whole foods. So we also have whole food smoothies. So I have some here. This is the chocolate one. It's called Complete. I have this almost every single day. I actually have to use self-control to not have 2 or 3 a day because it's so delicious. Tastes like a chocolate milkshake, but it's not. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, dairy-free. It's a blend of whole foods, so it's not a meal placement. But for many people, it's a huge upgrade from whatever they're currently having. So it's really great for breakfast, pre or post-workout shakes. I use it that way a lot. It's a great snack option for kids after school, for athletes, or someone on the go. If you have to wake up really early sometimes like I do, I just blend it up with like a frozen banana and it's really yummy. So if you look on the back, we have actually a food label here. So there's no additives, no fillers, no sugar, just whole food ingredients. So there's peas, sprouts, alfalfa, radish, amaranth, organic quinoa, millet, pumpkins, pomegranate, spirulina. It goes on and on. But you would never know. It tastes delicious. So we have these. So having these every day with our capsules means that our clients are accessing over 47 different varieties of whole foods, which I think is really amazing. But anyways, I could sit here and talk about them all day if I was allowed to. But I actually want to tell you more about my experience in the actual Health Style Emporium. So it's not only these amazing products we have, but we have an even more amazing program called the Health Style Emporium. So the reason I said yes to the Emporium, I think it was actually over 2 years ago now, is because I am a huge lover of holistic health and nutrition. That's something that's always been really near and dear to me, and something I'm very passionate about. And I've always loved everything nutrition, everything fitness, everything about exercise, but I never really knew about this whole other part of health that has to do with, mental well-being and self-care and self-love, and I never really had any spirituality. And that's something I've really discovered in the past couple of years in the Emporium. So what I really love is we have, self-love challenges, we have yoga and meditation guides, 24/7 support, we have monthly webinars, put on by health professionals, which a lot of these have really helped me. I mean, now I would say I'm like a meditation guru, and before I would have laughed at the idea of meditation a couple years ago if you had asked me. I love yoga. I definitely feel like I know how to manage my emotions better than I used to. So not only does this program have a lot to offer in terms of nutrition and fitness, but there's this whole other side that I think a lot of people, including myself, never really think about or take seriously. So it's definitely changed my life in that sense. And not only that, but I have been on the Juice Plus product for also over 2 years now. And it has also done amazing things for my health. So not only has it, my energy is like through the roof. I barely ever nap. But I've also had, I've struggled with eczema almost my entire life, which is a skin condition. And this is the only natural product I've ever found that has actually helped me to control it. So when I feel a breakout coming on, I double up on my capsules and it almost always goes away. And I'm so happy I found something natural, because I hate using this creams with the steroids and like the unnatural ingredients. So for me to find a way to use whole foods to treat something that's been bothering me my entire life is really incredible for me. So I would definitely say both the program and the products have completely changed my life. And now I want to flick it on back to Esty, who's going to wrap it all up for us.
Thank you so much for sharing, Kristen. I definitely can attest that this has changed my life. I want to thank everyone for jumping on. You guys did a really, really amazing job, Ashley and Sarah and Kristen, and I really appreciate you being on here and sharing. And I love working with Babes in Business because I love that not only are you helping people get incredible results, but you get to be your own boss, live life on your own terms, work when you like, from where you like, with who you like, and literally all you need is a Wi-Fi connection. I don't even own a computer. I borrow one sometimes just out of the convenience of having the keyboard, but I literally do this business from an iPhone and it works for me. You can do it whether you're at home with your kids, you're traveling the world, you're sitting in a cafe. And this business has changed my life, but I admit that I had some doubts and some misconceptions. First of all, I didn't think that I had time to do this. I had just enrolled in school. I was doing a full-time online program, working online, and in the middle of moving, and I had no free moments. But I managed to fit this into stolen moments. Literally 30 minutes a day is all you need in the beginning. If you can find more time, that's amazing, but you only need a half an hour to really run this business. Also, I thought that I had to sell, and I am not salesy. I hate salesy people, and you don't have to sell. In fact, you're not going to be successful if you're trying to sell. I hate selling. I hate being sold to, and I'm not good at it. But we genuinely care about what we're doing, and we're sharing this opportunity with people who we can help. And we say it all the time, and it's true. You get out of your head and into your heart. And this is a heart-driven business. This is a business about helping people. It's not about selling anything. And I also thought I had to be an expert on health. And that's also not true. We have so much training. We have mentors who are here for us. And it's not just about health and wellness. I literally had to call my mentor to help figure out this software program we're using, Zoom, earlier. Like, your mentors are there for everything. And my mentor has become one of my best friends. And we also have weekly training calls. We have a training manual. We have modules you can work through at your own pace. You have your own personalized goal setting plan, like workbooks, YouTube videos, phone calls. We give you all of the information, and it's so clear and so easy to understand, and you have your mentors there to hold your hand and answer your questions. My other fear is that I didn't know enough people. Like, I only know a few people, and they don't necessarily want the Health Style Emporium. Funny enough, people I thought would never be interested are my best clients. They love this so much. But you don't have to actually know anybody, because you can do this business completely off social media. We have social media training, and your mentor will teach you everything that you need. Social media is the new way of doing business, and you can literally work this business off of Instagram or Facebook. And I didn't even have an Instagram account before this, and I was off Facebook for 3 years. So you don't need to be social media savvy. Like, we literally teach you everything. So it's just been so life-changing to be in this business. I was a preschool teacher before, and I loved what I did, but I was underpaid and I was underappreciated. And I always had an interest in health and wellness, but I never dreamed that that could be my job, that that could be my income. And if someone told me, even 2 years ago, I've been in the business about a year, like 2 years ago, like, you can meet your best friends online, you can work online, and your job can be making people's lives better, I would have never in a million years believed them. But that's what's happened for me, and it's been amazing. I was able to quit my teaching job, and I'm supplementing part-time, actually driving Lyft and Uber, but I don't have to go to my full-time teaching job because I have this income coming in. And the products have also changed my life. I honestly didn't feel a difference, but I knew they were good for your immune system. So when my 2 friends were going to South America, they placed an order and it didn't arrive in time because they procrastinated and ordered at the last minute. So I gave them all of my capsules to bring with them, and within a week, I was bloated. I had broken out. I was getting headaches. I was tired. I was so sick. I went to the doctor. I had no idea what was wrong. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong. And then my Juice Plus came and all my symptoms went away. And I realized that my body was so upset and disrupted when I took away all these nutrients that it was used to having. So you don't always see, magical changes, but when you stop taking them, you realize how much it's helping you. So if this has got you curious and you would like to learn more about what we do, I urge you to connect with the person who invited you along to watch this webinar. Ask questions. And if this scares you, that's all the more reason to say yes. Like, getting out of your comfort zone is where the magic happens. I was terrified to do this, and I asked so many questions, and I gave my mentor such a hard time, but I am so glad I said yes to this business. It really has changed my life. And don't worry about the how. That's where we come in. That's where your mentors come in. That's where all this program comes in for you. All you need is your why. For me, my life had to change. I wasn't happy teaching because, like I said, I was underpaid and underappreciated. And I was told I barely had time to eat, like when I could eat my lunch. And I couldn't even go to the bathroom when I wanted because I didn't have coverage in my classroom. And my health was falling, as my last priority. And I thought, if I don't change something now, like, what's my life going to be like? Like, if not this, then what am I going to do? So I urge you to connect in with whoever sent this to you, and they will guide you, and your life will be changed. Thank you so much for joining us.